What's up YouTube, John here. Thank you for joining Blue Carbon Reefing. Just wanted to take you along for the ride here with a little bit of extended cleaning to my 1250 gallon system. Give you a little background. Most every single parameter on my reef tank water is in line except for one thing, which is nitrates. My nitrates seem to be over 80 parts per million, which is really high. I have been struggling a little bit with some of the hard corals to try to get some of the hard corals to grow and thrive. Most of the soft corals are doing just fine, but I've been working on actually for a couple months now bringing the nitrates down. I actually have been dosing vodka daily and building up how much I'm dosing for vodka, and I'm not really seeing a significant drop into the nitrates. So I know it's a battle that might take a while since I have 1250 gallons, but just trying to go a little bit to the extreme as far as cleaning. The system's been up and running for about 2 years, so I would definitely say it's time to do some of the major cleanings. The other day, a couple things I've shown you that I've done. I did take the protein skimmers apart and soaked everything, ran it all in vinegar for about an hour each protein skimmer. I'm actually having quite a bit of a problem with these protein skimmers overflowing because with the carbon dosing, I'm just getting a tremendous amount of buildup. So I think it's a good thing because I'm getting all this stuff out of the water, but just kind of wanted to give you an idea of some of the things that I've been doing. I've actually cleaned, and there's some detritus settling again, but I've actually cleaned the main system and every little bit of detritus that I can, including the frag tank, just trying to get everything I can. The sand bed's next, but I'm going to do one thing that I normally do a couple times a year, which is there is always a detritus buildup. If you don't know, or if you haven't watched my video on the plumbing, I actually have this 300-gallon container that I'm just using for extra water volume, and I do basically shoot water through this and plumb to a couple different areas. So I'm going to show you real quick all the buildup that's in here, which very good well could be part of the detritus issue that I'm having. So if you can see down here, there's just a buildup of detritus. The water comes in there at the bottom and then kind of flows upward. So this is what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to do a water change, and I'm just going to suck all of this crap out of here, and I'm going to try to wipe these walls down as best as I can, at least to try to get most of the detritus that I can. And this is something that I normally try to do twice a year, and there it looks like to be a little bit more than usual detritus. So hopefully this will help solve the problem with some of the nitrates, because if this sits in here, that's just going to continue to break down and continue to feed the nitrates. So I'm going to put the camera down and start changing the water and show you kind of how I do it. Just kind of a homemade contraption, because this 300-gallon container is definitely over 6 feet. It's probably under 7 feet tall. So kind of show you what I do and how easy it is to kind of suck it out, and stay tuned. So just to show you the contraption real quick, I actually just have a 3/4 inch PVC that I'm actually running some 5/8 soft tubing in. I'm really just using this for rigidity, so I can stick my hand in there and reach the bottom of that tank. And then I'm going to start a siphon and just suck everything into this brew container. I don't think I'm going to suck 44 gallons out. I'm actually just going to replace it with some pre-mixed salt water already that's over here as soon as I'm done. So I'm going to shut a couple things off the main pump, just so some of these chambers that will start emptying as I'm emptying the water won't run dry, and we'll get to it. Okay, just so you can see how nasty and dirty the water was, I probably only had to pull out, I'm gonna guess 10 or 15 gallons. So pretty easy to replace that, but to me very effective when it comes to removing all that extra detritus. So I will fill it back up and get everything running again, and what I'll probably do is wait overnight and test my nitrates tomorrow. And just wanted to show you the finished product once we are all done. As you can see, no detritus. It looks a little bit different because the light's on now, but for the most part, all your detritus and everything that was laying down there is gone. Very simple. Got most of that stuff out of there, so it's no longer going to break down into the tank and, in my opinion, continue to release nitrates. So just trying to take every drastic measure I can to make sure everything looks good. I could wipe down these walls because looks like you're getting some brown on the outside of these walls, but we'll figure out what to do or where to go here next. So as you can see, here is a couple of pictures of my nitrates, well over the 80 mark for my opinion on the API test kit, and a couple shots of my phosphate, which is normally fluctuating from 0.03 to 0.05, so definitely in line there. Cleaned up the protein skimmers again, don't necessarily need to show you that over again, but just wanted you to see I'm doing everything I can to get these nitrates down. What I have been doing, which I'm going to show you next here, is I've been dosing vodka to the fish tank, and I've worked from 5 milliliters all the way up to 50 milliliters on a 1250 gallon system. So I'm going to slowly keep increasing the vodka that I'm dosing until I see these nitrates drop. So I'm just really doing everything I can to battle these nitrates right now. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to kind of give you an update on the battle I've been having with nitrates. I will keep at it. I will update you along the way. So if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified of any new or future videos. We will absolutely win this battle with nitrates, and I will be able to keep some more hard corals once again. Thanks again for stopping by, and happy reefing.